Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time to see Explosive Pro Wrestling live once again, February 16. This is the countdown to EPW's Collision Course. Now we have another huge matchup to announce. It was last month at EPW's Hot Summer's Night that gorgeous Gary Schmidt went one-on-one with Twitch. Because bruiser Barry Schmidt is over in Japan right now, Michelle's just lining up the opponents for gorgeous Gary to go through. And at Collision Course, that'll be no different as he goes one-on-one with the volley boy himself, Eddie Bombay. And right now, I'm joined by none other than gorgeous Gary Schmidt. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much.
Now, I'd like to know your thoughts on this somewhat of a gauntlet of opponents that Michelle's throwing your way.
Hey, Michelle, while Bruiser Barry's out, over in Japan, training oh so hard, you're out to play with the guys that you can get down here. And that's quite frankly fine. You keep throwing those opponents my way, I'll keep beating them down. Because in the end, I'm just preparing myself, getting ready for when Bruiser Barry comes back. And for me to pin him 1, 2, 3, much like at Reawakening when he was pinned by a girl.
Now the bizarre individual known as the Warship has been posting viral videos on the internet, calling out EPW champion Marcus Pitt and saying some rather discouraging things about Explosive Pro Wrestling. Let's take a look at one of those videos now.
Greetings, Explosive Professional Wrestling. This is an emergency broadcast. EPW is changing, but not for the better. In 2006, Jimmy Payne was the champion. He did not look like a professional wrestler. He was fat, but that did not matter, because he cared about his craft. He was a champion that made you proud to be an EPW fan. In 2013, Marcus Pitt is the champion. He looks like a professional wrestler. However, we all know that he did not achieve that look naturally. Although he looks the part, and despite the hype around him, Marcus Pitt has been the least successful champion of EPW. Attendance at live events has up since he became champion. He is a failure. Marcus Pitt is a symptom of a disease that is killing EPW. Ego. Today, wrestlers' egos are out of control. They are using EPW and they are using you, the people. Do not let them do this. This used to be a company of wrestlers. This used to be a company of men. But if things do not change, this will become a warehouse for sports entertainers. Do not let this happen. Do not let Marcus Pitt continue as champion.
Strange stuff, a weird individual, but he's also been posting things like this all over the internet. With things like this, the Warship is definitely asking for trouble. He's getting under the skin of a lot of individuals with the EPW, and we have been told that the Warship will be present at EPW's Collision Course. Also at this event, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see the final of the Explosive Pro Wrestling Rising Star Cup. Previous winners of this cup have been Sebastian Sander, Alex Kingston, gorgeous Gary Schmidt, and one half of the EPW Tag Team Champions, the future Dan Moore. Now the current holder of the Rising Star Cup is Scotty Ryan. Now he's going to try his hardest to be the first ever two-time Rising Star Cup champion. But to do that, he's going to have to defeat Hayden Zenith. Now at Hot Summer's Night, Hayden Zenith defeated Leo Pratt, and after that matchup, Scotty Ryan attacked Hayden Zenith, making it far more personal. It's going to be a fantastic matchup. These two young rising stars are going to battle it out, all for the EPW Rising Star Cup. With matches like that, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to be anywhere else on February 16. It is at Body Slam Central, Cyril Jackson Rec Center. This has been the countdown for EPW's Collision Course.